Hey guys, Grassman here. Today we're doing more math. This is something this is something I haven't done in a while. You can see the shadow there. Yeah, there's like light coming out of there's light coming out of my window up here. Anyway, today we're doing math because I found something interesting and I want to try and see if it works. So, if you've been through high school or parts of high school, you'll know, or you should know. God, trying to do this through the camera is impossible. Y equals mx plus b. You know this one. This is for a graph. The y of the graph equals the slant times the x of the graph plus the y-intercept. But I'm wondering, will this give you the same line, big equals, because it's not really the same, will it give you the same line, though, as x equals wy plus d? And the difference here is where m is normally y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2, w is x1 minus x2 over y1 minus y2, and d is the x-intercept, whereas b was the y-intercept. So if you basically reverse everything in the calculation, does it still give you a valid line? And I don't know. So, let's, I guess let's try and figure it out. I actually asked my teacher about this and he said he didn't know, so he said, you should draw some graphs and try some things out. So that's what we're gonna do. So if we say, I don't have a good 0, 0 here, do I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, no, of course not. Okay, let's say this is 0, 0. That's our x and y axis. Let's choose the line first off a 1-to-1 ratio going straight up. So this calculation is just x equals y. The x is always going to be the same value as the y. If x is 0, y is 0. If y is 1, x is 1. It's the same. So can we plug these into our equations? So how exactly do I do this? How exactly do I test if these give the same line? Do I not need a line on a graph? Because since W and D are different things anyway, I need two dots, don't I, to actually figure out what W means. Okay, let's take two dots. Let's take 5, 5, or 4, 4, and -1, -1. So in the first equation, our try and get it. I'm trying to like look through the phone again because I can't see because where my hand is. So let's say in the first one we get y equals mx plus b. So in this case, I really gotta find a way to like look around here. Let me do this. Is this gonna work? Okay, let's take our. Okay, let's go points. Let's go for the 4, 4 point. So 4 equals m4 plus the intercept is 0. And we know the m is 1-to-1. So 4 equals 1 over 1 is just 1, so 1 times 4 is 4 plus 0, 4 equals 4. So x equals y, yeah. Okay, does this tell me what I'm looking for? And now trying the other one. X equals wy plus d. We get 4 equals, w is still just 1 over 1. 1 times 4 plus 0 we still got 4 equals 4. So we got the same answer. But I don't think that always happens. I think that happens specifically with 1 over 1. So if we take the line, a 1 to 2 relation, also just doing 0, here, 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 to there. So we take that line, so that's 1y for 2x, so it's a 1 over 2. So if we go, let me move this a bit further to the right, like that. Now here in the first one, let's just take this point here. We get y1 for x2, so 1 equals 1 over 2 of 2 plus 0, which just simplifies to 1 equals 1. Here, because the intercept is still 0, we will have to do stuff where the intercept's not 0, won't we? We get 2 equals, now 2 over 1 times 1 plus 0, which is 2 equals 2. So far it seems to work. Now what if we do the line like this? The intercept isn't even on a point now. So for this one, let me shift this down a bit now. Let me see. For this one, our y So what points do we take? Let's take this point here, which is y2 x negative 1. I can't, like, write here. Okay, so, excuse me. 2 equals, what's the pont? Or the slant? The slant is 1 over 2. 1 over 2, so 2 equals 1 over 2 times negative 1. And then b is a half. So plus 1.5. So 2 equals negative 0.5 plus 1.5. I got 2 equals 1. That's wrong. What did I, That's wrong. Hang on, I'm looking at the math. No, it's negative 1 over 2. Wait. No, it's... Oh yeah, okay, so it's... My bad. Negative 1 over 2. That's positive, and so this is just 2. Now with the other equation, on that dot, x is negative 1. So negative 1 equals negative 1 over 2 times 2. No, negative 2 over 1 now. So it should be negative 2 over 1 times 2. And the intercept is still plus 1.5. No, we got a different intercept now. Plus 3. So that's just negative 2 times 2 is negative 4. Plus 3. Negative 1 equals negative 1. Okay, so it does seem to work. I'm just pretty sure I'm doing something... Am I doing something wrong? So theoretically, I should be able to draw the line. Let me move this down. Hang on. There we go. I should be able to draw the line on the graph based on the points I give it. So if I give it... I can't give it the intercept because I would need both intercepts. But I can use 2 points and figure it out. Because the ways you can figure it out are with... Move this over a bit. The ways you can figure it out are with 2 points, or... and the 2 points will work for both, or 1 point and the slant, or with 1 point and the 1 point and the intercept. Because then you can figure out what the slant must have been. So we can't have the intercepts because we would need to know both. So the easiest way is probably just to have 2 points. So if we say our line passes through point 5, 1, and point 2, -7. I don't know how weird of a line this will give us. Oh, and it is like running into the other thing there, right? If we say that is those are our points. We have our x's and our y's. M is going to equal 1 minus -7 over 5 minus 2. So 8/3. And W is going to equal 5 minus 2 over 1 minus -7, 3/8. Okay, so we have M is 8/3, and W is just the opposite, 3/8. That I should have just been able to flip that. I don't know why I had to recalculate. And we'll use, like, the first point for the line. So we know 1 equals 8/3 times 5 plus b. And so solving this, 15, it's multiplication, we can just multiply the top ones. So 40/3 plus b. So move that to the other side. Subtract 40/3. So we're subtracting 3, so 37/3 equals b. Okay, so we have b. Can you see that? 37/3. And the other one is the x first. So 5 equals 3/8 times 1 plus d. 5 equals 3/8 plus d. And then subtracting 3/8. 5 times 8 is 40, so 40/8. So 40/8 minus 3/8. 40 minus 3 is 37. 37/8. 37/8 equals d. So 37/3 is b, and 37/8 is d. I chose really bad numbers for, like, what these are. How do I draw a graph with this? Okay, and that's 0, 0. Again, like, terrible graph. It's not even at all. Does this work now? So our line supposedly goes through the point... I need to make this bigger. Okay, this is very confusing. Just imagine this is all one big thing, and that's 0, 0 for God knows what reason. Okay, our points were 5, 1. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, and 2, negative 7. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's our line. I'd say, what's the difference? It's 4 that way, and 7, it's 8 this way. So that means there is a point. The point of 4 and 2 will line up. No, this is 3. Right, 8 and 3. So 8 and 3, there will never be like another line-up point. It's only those two that can hit it. And so our intercept here... These are terrible points. I think it's worked. I can't tell, though. So what was our y-intercept supposed to be? Okay, well, we know the x-intercept. The x-intercept was supposed to be 37 over 8. So 24 is 3. 24 is 3. 32 is 4. So 4 and 5 over 8. 4 and 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4. You think that's 5/8? I think that's about 5/8. And what was the other one? 37 over 3. Okay, so that's somewhere like 12 and 12 and a third. So if we continue that down, how far is it going to go? I need to readjust this again. We need to go 3 over. So 1, 2, 3 over and 8 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 8 and 3 is 11. I counted that weird. Okay, this stand's about to fall over. Okay, so that should be right. And here's the intercept. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is 12, and a third be like here, which is pretty much where it crosses. And as you can see, I was slightly above. I had to go down a bit there. I need something flat. I don't have like a ruler. Let me try and line this up here. It looks right. Yeah. That being said, that is only what I see. But it looks right. If only I had used solid numbers that would actually produce solid results for where the things are. But I mean, the top one definitely looks like 5/8, and the bottom one definitely looks like a third. I think it works, yeah. I would need... See, because as long as everything lines up, right? As long as the, like... If I gave myself... How can we be sure of this? I need to give myself 2 points that will produce a solid x and y coordinate. What if I go for a 1-up line that's, like, shifted off by 2? So we take our coordinates are, like... I'm running out of time here. So we take our coordinates are, like... X can be... if there are two more x than y, so like 5 and 3, and the second coordinate can be like negative 4, and two more of y is two less of y, negative 6. I'm running out of time. Let me pause it and do the calculations quickly. Okay, so I got this. So we know the ponds are 1, the slant is 1, which is what it was supposed to be. If we then look at the other thing, taking our first coordinate, 5 equals 1 times 3 plus b, and 3 equals 5 plus d. So this has to be 2 equals b, and negative 2 equals d. Now, taking a graph, doesn't have to be huge. That shouldn't be 0, 0, but I guess it is now. If that's 0, 0, and our line was using points 5, so it should have been like, this should have been what the line was. Then the intercept, wait, that's 5, that's 3. Oh yeah, so this is so this one's, reverse these. D and B. So then 2 is the intercept on x. Excuse me, and negative 2 is the intercept on b, which is what it should be. So I think it works. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. I'm probably also going to put this question, like the math and puzzles thing, in the Discord. So if anyone else wants to take like a crack at this, please do, because I'm not sure if this is right, but I think this is valid. Again, like, we're just trying to figure out, does y equals mx plus b give the same line as x equals wy plus d, where d is the x-intercept instead of the y-intercept, and w is the x's over the y's, for anyone who knows this kind of stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments. I need to stop doing this. I need to say the outro at once. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, or if you have a better way to prove it or something, because I think I may have done something wrong here. I think everything's valid though. I've proved it a couple of times, I think. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to enjoy my content. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.